Hey everybody, welcome back to our Astraeos Adventure. So last time when we went out, we managed to get ourselves a new Argentavis, which we're going to be using today. What we're going to do, because to get to the next level, we're going to need a couple of things. Going to need an Anki to let us harvest metal a lot more efficiently. Going to need to find a dung beetle, which I'm not actually sure where they are over here, but there is a couple of caves that I do know of, which we might try those. And then the other thing that we're going to need is a male Argy, so we can then breed them. So let's head over to our original Argy trap and we'll see if there's anything over there. I've got the PT on my hotbar. I probably should have brought a raptor with me just in case we needed some kind of land mount, but I'm just going to head out with this for now. It's just the turtle. Just heard the stompy stomp footprints. But yeah, so I'll get over there and see if there's any Argies or Ankies along the way. Actually see a couple of Argies up here. 45 and... Okay, that was the 45. What's that one? That's a 55. Got a couple of babies with that one. Another one. 25. Alright. Get a bit of stamina while I'm up here. No, I don't think we need to do that yet. As much as a 140 Rex would be nice, it's not really today's priority. But if we find a good Dodie, we'll get that as well. It's not as high a priority as the Anki, but happy to get those. So yeah, so I'm just going to have a bit of a fly around, try and find something, and I'll bring you back when I do. Okay, so I found a Anki, and it's a level 140. Even though this is probably not that bad of an area, and I could probably just do it here, because I've got the Argy, I'm going to just fly up over there with it to the trap, and then I'll with doing it in the trap, it's gonna just be a lot safer. So I'll get this one over. The best I've seen in terms of the Argentavis is about a level 95 male, so definitely going to want higher than that. Alright. Yeah, this Dodie here was being attacked by some hyaenodons just down the bottom there, so I just thought I'd be nice and bring him up here. It was a bit unfair, the Hyenodon's picking on him, so... Right. Let's make sure everything's on passive. And then, yeah, let's get this knocked out. I just realised one thing I didn't bring with me was some veggies, which I'm pretty sure I've got some over in the preserving bin. So what I might do once I get him knocked out, I'll fly across and grab those out, because it's going to be quicker than trying to do it with the Mijo berries. Right. So yeah, I'll fly back over, get some veggies, get him tamed up, and we'll keep looking for the rest of the things we need. Okay. Let's give him some food. Should add a bit of time for that to drop. What was that noise? Yeah, okay. Just the Dodie. Okay, so yeah, so the veggies are the quick way to tame over the berries. Obviously, kibble and algae are better than the veggies again. But I just want to put the berries in there, because what'll happen once it's finished taming up, it'll then just start to eat what's in its inventory, but it'll eat the berries first once it's tamed. While that's taming up, I might go and see what that drop is over there. Seems to be a few drops around here, so might just do a little bit of a drop run while we're waiting. Okay, saddle, oil, a couple arrows. Yeah. Ghillie shirt and some sap. Sorry, fur shirt. Oh. Yeah, meat jerky will be handy. Kind of forgot to bring food out with me. And an oil jar. Okay. Oh, that would have been perfect if that was a high level Rex. Stuck in there, easy to tame. Okay. Just picking those up, ready for when we go look for a dung beetle. All the dinos are getting stuck today. And there was one. Maybe I should have gone and found an algae turtle first and got some algae off it. Okay, so almost done. This one's about to get up. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, since we haven't had any luck with the RG over here, once this one gets up, we will head back with it and then go and have a look over at our other RG trap, which is sort of across the other way on the map. So any second now it should take its last bite, and then this one will be successfully tamed. There we go. Okay, so we'll call that one Stallone, because that's our Rocky. Turns out we're out of cryopods because I've grabbed a couple of other things. That's alright, we can carry it on the RG. Right, I did happen to find a Dodie level 140 as well. And I grabbed that and brought it up here. It's probably, oh yeah, there it is. Sorry, 130. We'll probably get that at some stage, but if it stays around here, then we'll get it later. It's not a priority at the moment, but we'll head back. Yeah, so we'll head back with the Anki now. We'll stop somewhere at a metal spot, maybe top of these mountains over here, and just do a quick comparison as to what you get with the Anki as opposed with the pickaxe. Okay, there we go. So let's swing in with the Anki. So what'd you get? 267 metal. Did it? Oh, yeah. So it fully broke it. And then let's do a quick comparison. Now this is a pickaxe that we found in one of the drops. So 95. So yeah, definitely better getting it with the Anki, even compared to upgraded pickaxe. As I said, for now, we'll get this one back and then go and look for another RG to breed with. And if we happen to find a female Anki that's decent level, we'll get that as well. Okay, so came over just near this RG trap and I was having a look around, and there's a bit of a cave here. Being a cave, there's a good possibility of finding a dung beetle. I'm just taking it slowly because some caves don't allow flyers and it might kick us off the bird, but seems to be pretty good for now. Let's just park up and get a bit of stamina. And once the stamina's up, we'll have a look around and see if we can't find a dung beetle in here. Definitely scorpions, wherever there's scorpions in caves, you generally tend to find the dung beetles as well. Titanoboa. All the usual cave suspects. Have no idea if there's anything else in this cave. Drops or so forth. Or anything overly dangerous. But the fact that it allows us to come in on a flyer is definitely a bonus. Okay, might have to take a little bit more aggressive approach. Sometimes you have to go through and clear a few things out before the thing that you want shows up. Okay, this looks like a second entrance. Let's have a quick look and see where that is so I know where we are. Hello, Mr. PT. Okay, so I've been clearing out this cave a couple of times. And finally, I found a dung beetle in here. Okay, so this one's a level 15. I'm pretty sure at one stage it popped up a level 20 dung beetle on my screen as well. Yeah, so there is potentially another one around. It's taken that long that all the feces that I have has decayed, but being a low level one doesn't need much. I'll keep having a look around, see if I can find one, because as I said, I'm pretty sure I saw a level 21 show up. But we at least have one, so that's the main thing. If I can get a couple more, it's gonna obviously speed up production. Yep, there we go. Where was that? There. Okay. That's only going to take 2 spoiled meat. I'll just do that since I don't have any feces left. Got plenty of spoiled meat. Unless you want to drop some, Mr. RG. No? Alright. Sure. Last chance. Right, so just wait for that to be hungry again, and that'll give us 2 dung beetles. So yeah, they can be a little bit difficult to locate. Yeah, probably easier if I was on something like a Thyla or a Sabertooth or something running around, because they're at eye level, flying around on the Argentavis. Sort of harder to see them in the bushes. And there we go, second dung beetle. That should do us for now. So dung beetles, there's no real advantage to getting a higher level one. Doesn't affect their production rate or anything, so it's one of the ones that I'm happy to just get whatever one is there. What I'm going to have to do, I think, to get this Argentavis is go through and eliminate some that are not the right ones until we then have the right ones. So I'm going to get that happening, and then once I find the right one, I'll bring you back. Okay, so I've found a few Argies over here. In amongst that, there is a 140 male, which is this one just here. Problem is it's a fair way from the trap. So what I'm going to need to do is bring it over. I'll have to tank a bit of the damage from it. Just check, yeah. Just double check that we're going in the right way. Yep, up over there. Okay, because it's a bit far for the PT to sort of lead it, so I'll get it close and then I'll lose its aggro quickly while I swap over to the PT. Okay, now what I'll do is I don't want it accidentally aggroing on that Astral Raptor down there, because it probably wouldn't make it. I'll basically get it over our pen and then I'll leave it up here in the sky. Just double check everything's still on passive. Yep. Wait. Make sure it's following. Come on, land. Let me in here. Okay. So it was definitely a male that we needed, wasn't it? Let's just double check that. Yep. Okay. Let's get this one knocked out. Really? Show me your face. There we go. As always, headshots are better, but you can see its health is already sort of getting down. It's down to about halfway. If we had to attack it a couple of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. Okay. So yeah, so what I'll do, I'll let that run down on the timer a bit, so it's going to be quicker to eat the food, because I don't want to waste the prime meat. But yeah, once it's run down, I'll quickly get some prime meat into it and yeah, get it all tamed up. Okay, so I just saw this high level female PT, which I figured we may as well grab that if we can. So that one I'm not sort of overly stressed about. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. Now, if I wanted to make sure that we get it, what I'd do is go through and build a little wall around it, just to keep it out of line of sight. But as I said, I'm not sort of overly stressed about it, so I'm just going to put some meat in it. Or leave it there while we go back up to the RG, and it either tames or it doesn't tame. So a little bit extra meat just in case. Yeah. So we can keep an eye on it on the bar, but I'm not going to bother standing here and protecting it. Okay, so while we're over here, I think after we get this one, I might even just quickly bring this 145 female in. I know we've got a female already, but they that if obviously if one of them has better stats than the other, then that's going to work out better for breeding. So the PT's still taming up down there. I've just noticed that the first two bars went up 25% each. The next one went up less than that, so the prime meat's obviously run out in it. I've got a couple options for prime meat. We do have a level 20 Astral Raptor there. Problem is there's a level 85 one just there, which, hiding in behind the trees there. And whilst I can take out a 20 nice and easy, the other one might be a little bit harder. But so this one, it should eat 3 straight away. It's going to need 7. So it's probably close enough that we could do it. So what we're going to do, I have an easier way to get prime meat, which is just the babies that I've been claiming. See, that one only gave us 4, which, because it was just a dillo. The baby saber-tooth here should give us a bit extra. Right. So that's going to eat a few of them straight away. I don't think it'll go all the way because the food will fill up first. But yeah, so it's not far off being done. What I'm going to do is just quickly fly down and give that PT down there a couple of pieces of prime to finish off with as well. Keep it a little bit higher over here so we don't lead that Astral Raptor and the Rex down to it. As I said, I'm not sort of too stressed about whether we get it or not, but I'm not going to intentionally lead stuff down to it, because that'd be stupid. Looks like our Argentavis is up. This one's not far off. So I'll just wait for this one to wake up, and then we'll go back up and get our Argentavis, and then put the female in the trap there and start it all over again. I can't remember exactly what the prime meat did for food, so we'll be able to see. So there's that 4200. I think it's 80, but I'm not sort of completely sure on that, because basically when it gets down to, okay, no, must be 50. Right. So each one of those does 50 food for it. Okay, so this one came in at 209. Once we got this one and the others all back at the base, we'll go through and compare the stats and work out how we're going to breed them. For now, let's just get you back out of the way a little bit. Okay, yep, there it is there now. I opened the gate, didn't I? Pretty sure I did, yep. Okay, let's go get its attention. Hey, buddy. Go on, have a hit, otherwise you'll fly off. Gotta keep that aggro happening. Do give up pretty easily. Go on, another hit, there we go. Come on, land. Okay. Not exactly the best colours on this one, but if it gets better stats on either the weight, stamina, health or melee, are basically the four that matter on the Argentavis. So we basically want to combine the best four out of those through whichever breeding combination that requires. All right. Right, so same deal on this one. I'll let it run down and then I'll grab some fresh prime meat and then we'll get that tamed up. I was hoping to find a female Anki while I was out this way as well, but that didn't happen. But yeah, so what I might do, I'll just leave it there for today. So obviously when we come back, I'll have this one all tamed up, ready to go for us. And we'll have a look at the stats, get some breeding happening, and with the Anki that we got and the good Argentavis now, that's going to give us a start to be able to really start to progress further in the game. So we'll look to be getting rid of some of our old stuff like the crossbows and stuff, upgrading to some better weapons, upgrading to a better base and all that sort of thing, which is going to take a lot of metal, a lot of cementing paste and so forth, which we'll be able to gather up pretty quickly there now. So yeah, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one.